Back now at 8:12, is it abuse or strict parenting? A mother from Alaska is now charged with child abuse after an appearance on Dr. Phil, where she showed a videotape of her forcing her son to drink hot sauce as punishment. Here's NBC's Kristen Welker.
Open. Close your mouth. Do you lie to me?
The images that left Dr. Phil's audience in tears. The tape, which aired in November, shows mom of 6, Jessica Beagley, putting hot sauce in her 7-year-old son's mouth, his punishment for misbehaving. Other parents use hot saucing to discipline their children. Lisa Whelchel, who played Blair on The Facts of Life, wrote a book in which she promotes the method as a successful way to keep kids in line. Beagley also used a cold shower.
You made bad choices. Turn the water off.
The video was taken by Beagley's 10-year-old daughter and sent in by Beagley herself.
We've tried timeouts with Kristoff. If I have to yell at you again, you're going to get it. That is a big joke.
It was horrible. It was abusive.
Local authorities agreed. On Friday, Anchorage prosecutors charged Beagley with child abuse, a misdemeanor.
That is physically injuring, cruelly punishing, torturing, or cruelly confining a child.
Beagley did not appear in court, but her lawyer entered a not guilty plea. Defense attorney Bill Ingaldson says his client regrets sending the tape to a national TV outlet.
She has 6 children, and there are times when things might be difficult and you want help, and you see something on TV and where they say, if you're having trouble with your kids, write to us. And I think that was the original intention.
The Beagley case is also making headlines in Russia because the 7-year-old boy was adopted from that country, along with his twin brother, when they were both 5. Russian adoptions came under scrutiny last April when a Tennessee mother sent her 7-year-old adopted son to Russia alone with a note saying she no longer wanted him. Since then, adoptions from Russia to the U.S. have been halted, with Russia demanding more oversight.
After I saw the video, I talked with family, and plus I spent 2.5 hours with Russian consul at Beagley's house.
The director of Russian adoptions in Alaska says none of the children have been removed from the Beagley home. Neither the Russian consulate nor Dr. Phil's show would comment. If convicted, Beagley could face up to a year in jail. The Anchorage mom may now learn her own lesson about crime and punishment. For today, Kristen Welker, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Dr. Janet Taylor is a psychiatrist. Dr. Alana Levine is a pediatrician representing the American Academy of Pediatrics. Good morning, ladies, to both of you.
Good morning.
I don't think I want to say what I think about this. I mean, go ahead. What do you think?
Well, I think clearly it's abuse. I mean, abuse is not just leaving a mark. Certainly, it's emotional abuse, it's neglect, and all of that counts. And the fact is we have to distinguish between discipline and punishment. This was punishment and torture.
Is there a gray area here, or is this black and white in your opinion?
In this instance, this is black and white. This is completely inappropriate. It's terrible for the child who's being punished and for the other children in the home as well who are witnessing it.
There's a 10-year-old girl videotaping this, watching this is going on. You know, I guess I want to tell you something. We ran a poll on this yesterday on our program on Today's Show Mom's blog and found out of 5,100 votes, do you know what? 33%, a third, said hot saucing is acceptable discipline.
And, you know, we've seen that actually in some studies as well. There was a recent study in May in the journal Pediatrics where they looked at corporal punishment, really spanking, and some of it was mild spanking. But a lot of parents think it's okay.
Well, see, that's why I ask if there's a gray area, because with spanking, some parents might give a swat on the derriere and say that's okay, as opposed to traditional belt spanking. But in this case, I'm not sure I see the gray area. This can make a child sick. Well, it causes physical, I
mean, long-term in terms of anxiety, depression. And the fact is, how your kids parent is how they were parented. And clearly, these are not practices that you want to pass on to your children.
That's exactly right. It goes on from generation to generation. And actually, even in the same child, a child who is spanked at 3 is more likely to be aggressive, him or herself, at 5. So
this is before our time, but wasn't there this whole thing where some parents used to give their kids like castor oil or something as a form of discipline? Is this Can this be compared to that?
I think there's no comparison, because if you know what's right, then you do what's right. And there's nothing that says that discipline has to be punishment, and torture teaches a child what you want to teach them, and that's to behave and not lie. And as parents, we are teachers. We are role models. We're not enforcers of punishment.
So in no way is this, in your opinion, could it be seen as a deterrent to bad behavior or lying on the part of the child?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You don't want to scare your children into listening to you. You want them to listen to you because they respect you. And they'll respect you if you mean what you say. And you just have to be consistent with very small, repeatable consequences. Taking away television, canceling a play date, things that don't enforce harm on a child.
And abuse is about fear and control, and that's clearly what this was.
You feel the same way about the cold shower part of this?
It's
Absolutely.
terrible. The child's not learning a lesson. They're terrified.
This mother needs help. She needs to learn how to appropriately parent her child, or all of her children, because she has more than one child.
And they're all exposed to the same level of violence, and that's an issue.
You know what also I was surprised by? When she's been charged with child abuse, which is a misdemeanor? A misdemeanor? Child abuse?
And not to mention her husband is a police officer, so they should know what's acceptable and what's not.
Ladies, I have a feeling this isn't the last we're going to hear of this subject. Thanks very much for your opinions on it. Still ahead, former Full